Welcome back to another video. It's the Afterlife Thrillseekers, Ashley.
Yeah, Alex.
And today we are at a really haunted cemetery. It's in Redlands, California. And we used to have a podcast and we interviewed a psychic medium who also has a paranormal group. And they have investigated here. And they had some really bad experiences to where they had to leave immediately because this like black smoke shadow started coming towards them. And it just wasn't good. It was really bad. A lot of bad spirits have been known to haunt here late at night. That's kind of why we're here during the day. Plus, I don't want to. Yeah, and I don't want to trespass.
Yeah, because I don't think you can get in here at night unless you actually jump those fences.
Yeah, because there's a gate over there, and it automatically closes at a certain time, and then you have to like jump the fence, and it's like, we're not all about that. We're moms. The saying goes that a lot of devil worshippers come here and do seances or try to conjure whatever they can.
Like they do at every cemetery, probably.
Exactly. And there's also some women who are buried here, and the urban legend is that they were witches.
Right.
So once we get closer to their graves, we'll talk a little bit more about that. This cemetery is so old. You can see this big tree here, and these gravestones are coming up because of this huge root from the tree.
Why is that part orange?
Where?
Is that something in there? Is that part of the tree?
Oh, I think that's part of the tree. Probably the bark. Something smells weird over here too.
Yeah. It has a weird
smell,
but fruity on top of it.
It almost smells like death, though. Doesn't it?
Literally. It smells like something died here. I'm just kidding, guys.
Here's another one that's almost buried. Yeah, oh, and this one.
Oh, wow.
There's no. Let's see. Died in 1946. So our goal for this video is to just show this beautiful cemetery.
Because it is very pretty in a nice neighborhood too.
Yeah. And then I think that we will probably do some of our normal things where we do spirit box, especially over by the women that they call witches.
Right.
Because like I said, as we get closer to them, we'll explain. Yeah, there's lots of bugs. We will explain their story. So here we are. We found the headstones that we were talking about of the Phelps and Stokes sisters. This one is Caroline, and then this one over here is Olivia. And the story is that they were witches. And I believe that people said that they were involved with a satanic cult.
Right.
And all that stuff. I don't know where these stories started, but we came here a few years ago. I think it was in 2020, basically during the lockdown, remember?
Yeah, I believe so.
We came, and there were actually crystals left on this one.
Right.
And they were left up on top. And so we were like, oh, what's going on with these? Why was there so much attention brought to these two headstones? And so we looked it up, and we found out that people thought that they were witches.
Right.
And so when we did our own investigation, we actually found out that no, they were not witches. They were just accused of being witches, but they were philanthropists.
Right.
They donated a lot of their money to like housing, to build housing for low income people. I think maybe to build libraries. They did a lot of good with their money. I can't remember off the top of my head why people said that they were witches. And if you look at this one on the back of it, it looks like something's going on.
Yeah, like maybe there was something, because someone carved something and it also looked like maybe there was spray painted or something, because it does look like it was scraped and bleached off.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, because then when you look at this one over here, it's not like that. So someone clearly wrote something on that one.
And the crystals were on that one too. So
Yes,
I'm
they were.
wondering if that one for some reason is different than this one. And this one is
Caroline, yeah. Or Caroline.
And this one's Olivia.
Olivia, yes. I believe that Caroline died here in Redlands. Yes, she did. She died April 26th, 1909. And they were both born in New York. It's just fascinating that now there's nothing. So I wonder if people do still come here and put things on the grave, but they immediately take it away.
Take it off, yeah.
But I think when we talked to the person that we had on our podcast, we talked about these witches, and she talked about how there's so many urban legends when it comes to Redlands, because this town is so haunted. If you remember from a previous video that we posted, we went to the park here, and that place, oh my goodness, we were there at night for just a couple of minutes, and we started hearing things everywhere, and we're like, we got to get the hell out of here.
Let's get out.
It was so creepy. This town, city, the college is super haunted.
Right, now that was creepy, yes.
Most of these houses, like the old houses from the 1800s, 1900s, early 1900s, are haunted. So
yeah, because even my friends said that they had drove by here and stuff before, and they said they just got the chills.
yeah.
Like they just felt like there was something going on here.
Well, and that's why so many paranormal investigators come here late at night and do these investigations. And mists are always captured here. Shadows. When we were talking to her name is KD, she talked about how her team, all of a sudden they saw movement, and then that's when that shadow figure came out of nowhere and started charging towards them, and they just had to leave. They had to go because they're like, this is not safe.
Yeah, I can't find... We found it before, I thought, but I can't find anything now about the witches.
Right.
I never witches, but I know.
I wonder if they scrubbed the internet of that.
Maybe, because now I can't find anything.
But another thing that makes this area not so safe at night is the wildlife.
Oh, yes.
We came during the day, a couple years ago, and there was a couple of coyotes.
Just chilling.
Right. And we're like, and we saw a little girl. The coyote started to stalk the little girl.
He was starting slowly, and we're like, oh, I really hope that little girl gets in the car with her parents.
And she did, thankfully. Yeah. But yeah, it's
Because at first I wasn't sure if the little girl was real, but I was like, Ashley, you see her too.
Oh yeah, you thought maybe she was a little
like
ghost
a little
girl. Because I think apparitions are actually seen here. So while we're here next to the Philip Stokes sisters, should we do a spirit box and ask how they feel about being called witches?
Yes, I would like that very much.
Okay. Oh, I just heard a noise.
Yeah, there's something in the tree above us.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what that is.
But, so we've got our little spirit box. Let's try this one. Turn it on. Caroline, if you're here, can you let us know how you feel about being called a witch? Okay. Can you let us know how you feel about being called a witch? Something came through, I don't know.
Finally,
He's a female. So Caroline or Olivia, how do you feel about being called a witch?
What? The could have swore said Alexandria, but not. Caroline? Caroline, are you here with us?
Or is there someone else here? Did I say there's someone else? Can you give us your name, please? Did you say you shouldn't have done that?
I heard something like done that or
What did
been
we
it
do?
or-
Tell us what we did.
What? She said something.
How many bad spirits are at this cemetery? It's like quiet.
Wow. Anybody there?
That was so weird.
That was weird.
We've
It's never, not more than a second. That was like,
Hi. Can you tell
Caroline?
us your name? No. Why?
Do you want us to talk to Olivia? Should we talk to Olivia?
How come you don't want to talk to us?
Yeah. Did it say you're weird?
I think it did.
Well, duh. Have you met her? What? She's a bitch.
Thanks. That's a compliment.
Yeah, you're normal.
Should we go somewhere else? Do you want us to go somewhere else? Said yes.
You said yeah. You want to talk? Should we talk to Olivia? It said Olivia.
It did.
It said Olivia.
Okay, we'll go over by Olivia's grave. Olivia, are you here with us?
Olivia, can I ask you a question?
I said yeah.
Are you a witch? Olivia. Were you and your sister a witch? Do you want to talk with us?
See, and she died in Washington.
Yeah. Is this your body really here? Okay, it sounded like some guy said my name. Sounded
Really?
like he went, Alex. But I don't know. Were you good witches? There is no witch? Is that what she said?
I don't know.
We just wanted to clarify because people thought you were.
Yeah, people were leaving you crystals. Who? I don't know. Where should we go? Do we want what? We just walked by this one and we thought, oh, it's a kid. But no, she was a mother.
Yeah.
She was born in 1838 and died in 1909. And these dinosaurs were placed here. Very interesting. Alex noticed this and she goes, was someone trying to get out?
Looks like it. They're like, let me out.
Okay, so we found a location and I think we might try to do another spirit box so that we can maybe see who we can connect with. If there's anyone here with us right now, can you please tell us your name? Are we bugging you?
What?
I hope we caught that because I don't know what that said.
It was something though. What's your name?
Hello?
I thought it said let me out.
Is Satan here?
What is the name of the grave we're at?
They say bitch.
Oh, that's incorrect. Oh,
Does it say God?
I don't know. This is terrifying. Oh. There's
You'll
a lot.
see.
Yeah, there's a lot
Okay,
coming through. We're going to
we'll
have to listen
stop.
back.
Yeah, and the reason why we're trying to stay in the shade so much is because it is so
Yeah,
hot.
hit another heat wave, so it's like 100 something out here.
Yeah, really hot. So we're just trying to stay in the shade as much as we can. There's some other like interesting graves where it's just they're so close together. I wonder where the actual bodies are. Like the caskets. Because when you look at these ones, it's like, where's the actual...
Yeah, where's the actual... Like, are some of them just the bodies? Because it's so old they didn't have?
Well, yeah, because look at, here's this one, and then, I mean, maybe that's 6 feet, but then you've got this one right here. Mm-hmm. Like, literally right next to it. And then...
I'm wondering, since they were so old, the time...
Right.
They didn't have baskets, so
and then
they're just there.
Look at this one. It's in the tree trunk. Or the root.
He was a lawyer, ain't Esquire lawyer.
Oh. When did he... Oh, he died in 46. See, but then like with these ones, where's the body? Is it on the opposite side?
Yeah, that's what I don't know.
Because it can't be right here. It's right next to the tree.
Yeah.
Or were they like cremated? Were they cremated back in the 1901?
Might have been.
That's the cool thing about this cemetery is there's so much history here. But our psychic medium here, I don't know. Do you like to be called a psychic medium or just
me?
or do you just like to be called a sensitive?
Sensitive.
She's not feeling anything.
Because I don't know exactly 100% which category I'm in.
Right.
So I'll say a sensitive. Wow, look at that one.
Oh.
Oh, wow. That's a tucker.
Oh, and they were in the military.
Wow. Maybe an earthquake, like made it pop up and go down under. Oh, Illinois.
But as we're walking around our sensitive, you're not feeling anything.
Not really. I mean, I'm not sensing really anything but peace, really, right? You know?
Right.
Things sometimes come and go, you know? Sometimes you're not, oh, there it
Oh my
is.
goodness, you scared me.
You know, so, and I can't
Right.
just be like, oh, yes. You know, at the moment, I'm just not, I don't know if it's just not something's here or I'm just not feeling
I wonder if it just comes here at night because people
Maybe.
have really bad experiences here late at
It's
night.
usually at night, yes. But I just don't know how they always say night and day makes a difference because at night it's dark and creepy, but I think if it's here. But
Well, I
maybe
guess-
for some reason at night.
If you're a bad spirit, you're more likely to come out at night. Well, it was nice to show off this historic and
Yeah,
beautiful
very-
cemetery.
I mean, maybe if we drive around or something, maybe I'll feel something, but I don't, like at this moment, I don't.
Yeah.
Like at least where we are. But this is a huge cemetery. Very pretty, very well kept, but very Redlands and very richy area too. So
It's nice, but it's also very creepy. The park that we were talking about earlier was Prospect Park. So if you've ever had any experiences in Redlands, please let us know or let us know where we should investigate next in Redlands. I know that there's a lot of houses that are haunted, but those are kind of hard to get into. Plus, I
Right.
don't really want to trespass. I don't feel like getting arrested. So if you know of any places, let us know in the comments below.
this is the oldest cemetery in the area, dating back to the mid-late 1800s. Many people have reported strange happenings like car horns honking on their own, lights blinking, and even balls being thrown back after someone has thrown them over the wall. Which wall?
Oh, maybe down here? Over by the
Maybe.
street?
Well, yeah, anyone would throw them back, though. You know? I don't know, but that's all it says. And it says just down the street from the House of 1,000 Stairs was a home dedicated to satanic cult worshiping. Okay. I guess there's also a house of 1,000 stairs. Wow.
I believe close to the cemetery too was something called Hell's Gate. And it was a gate or a door that actually led to hell, they claim.
Oh, wow.
But they had to tear it down because so many people were going there.
To go to hell.
And they were also like doing, again, like we always mention when we come here, satanic rituals. That's just a really known thing about Redlands, is all the satanic rituals.
Yeah, it does say the House of 1,000 Stairs is a home in Redlands. It is a large house with 100 stairs outside and 900 stairs inside.
Whoa.
The stories say that the nuns haunt the place. It was once a convent.
Oh, okay.
But there's a family that lives there, and they said they've never felt anything unusual though. So
interesting. But yeah, a lot of the houses here are really haunted.
Oh yeah, definitely. Because I feel things when I drive by these houses. I'm like, and some of these houses are just amazing. Amazing.
So even driving by some of the houses,
you could
feel
just
something.
feel, like going by the houses, you could just feel an energy. Like, oh, that one's haunted. That one's haunted. You know, like that. You just feel kind of like, almost like the house is looking at you. That's kind of the feeling I always get.
Okay. So I think that's going to do it for our investigation here at Hillside Cemetery. At least we got to showcase some of this historic cemetery and actually tell the story of the Phelps, what are they called? Phelps Stokes sisters that they were not.
Well, it's so funny because one is Phelps Stokes and one is Phelps, another one.
Yeah, because I think she got married.
Yes.
I don't know if Caroline.
So, but it was originally Phelps sisters, right?
Something like that.
Or
I don't.
Stokes sisters, and then they got last names. I'm probably confusing it. It's hot.
Yeah, I'm not sure, but at least we got to tell their story and know they were not witches. So
yeah, they were saying that they were witches, but I'm thinking people thought they were witches because maybe they were sisters and they were close and they were doing all these good things and good things were happening, so maybe they kind of thought they were.
Right.
Because I'm not seeing anything bad that they could have done that we've read about.
Yeah, they definitely weren't witches.
Oh, they weren't that. Nothing that I could see that we were trying to look up. They did say they were witches, but there was nothing to prove that.
Right, exactly. But if you heard anything or saw anything, let us know in the comments. And again, if you know of a place in Redlands that we should go check out, or any place in Southern California, you're blurry. Then let us.
There's a spirit walked in front of me.
Let us know in the comments. If you enjoy this type of content, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel, and we'll see you on the next one. We are the Afterlife Thrillseekers, Ashley and Alex.
And always remember to have pleasant